if we are so steeped in comfort that we never suffer, then we are not following the way of Jesus. Warren Wiersbe encapsulates this thought of bearing your cross very well. He writes, "To deny self means to give yourself wholly to Christ and share in his shame and death. To take up a cross means to identify with Christ in his rejection, shame, suffering, and death." Folks, I have epilepsy. Is that a problem in my life? Yeah, that's a problem in my life. You know that, okay? Is that really what Jesus is talking about when he says taking up your cross? That's not really what he's talking about. The spouse that you have, they are not your cross to bear, no matter what you think, okay? They are not your cross to bear. Having a cross to bear is to identify with Christ, to identify with his rejection, to identify with his shame and death. That's what it means to carry one's cross. Because in your world, if you're living in the ancient world, you know that if you go up on the cross, that's it. That's the end of your life. Or as the Apostle Paul put it, it was actually the beginning of his life. I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live. He is fully identifying Jesus there. But Christ who lives in me, and the life that I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me. That's what the apostle tells us in his letter. And Jesus assures us that whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. So that's where the beginning of your life begins, Christian.